Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Trails of Cold Steel 3. We pretty much got done speaking with Mint as well as Valimar. I think it's time for us to actually leave the branch campus. It's raining. Alright, hold on a second. Wrong button. I always do that. Alright, let's go to the entrance. The sun's going down. Maybe I should head out soon. Yeah, let's leave. Oh, how convenient. Just like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Brilliant! The rain cleared right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. You sure are motivated, Yuna. Oh, bye, Instructor Reen. Excuse us. Good work today, you two. Are you planning to go home after time by reset? Yeah, the rain cleared up and I'm just too excited about tomorrow. From the sound of it, they won't be back at the dorm for a while. I guess it's fine if I head out now, but maybe I'll go have a look around town. It is now evening. The locations of branch campus personnel have been updated on your map. In addition, you have received new messages on your Arcus too. You may now freely explore the town of Leaves. The story will progress only once you return to the dorm. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to remember how to use the main map. I feel like that's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Okay. How about courtyard? Oh. Hello, you two. It's so strange, a kitty who can talk. But more importantly, she's beautiful. Her coat is so soft and shiny. Hey, I never said you could pet me. Your eyes are glazing over in contentment. So lovely. Celine, looks like you're caught in Muse's claws now. But man, you sure have softened up. Alright, cool. There's another mark over here. What is what's going on here? Oh, training ground. I believe over here. Oh. What are you planning to do? I must be quicker. Strike truer. Oh. Jessica? Wow, she's really concentrating. Instructor Reen. Sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. You see right through me, Instructor. Instructor Randy has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal with on my own. Oh. Should I just leave her to her training then? This might be a good opportunity to test her mettle. Is there anything else? Well, ask Jessica to spar. Uh-oh, let's go. Jessica, would you like to spar with me? Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Oh, of course. I've always been curious about the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school. Great, then it's settled. Uh-oh. Here we go. Impressive, your stance doesn't leave any openings. Likewise, Jessica, you're not wasting any movement. Now come on, there's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got. Understood.
Now, bring it on!
Oh, I'm Jessica on this one, alright. 30%. Holy crap, you hit hard. Okay, code nail, freeze, delay. Go for code nail.
Gotcha!
Ooh. Okay, good job. Now, what do I have here? I will go with Earth Pulse and Shining.
Yeah!
Miss. Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll do it again. That's Piercing Blitz. Impede. Oh, okay.
Gotcha!
That's not good.
Flash!
Oh, that's so good. Woo. Okay, now we're gonna do Shining.
Yeah!
Miss. Damn it. Alright.
Gotcha!
Good job, good job. Decrease your strength. Heal up even better.
Yeah!
Miss. Oh my god. Nope, I do not want to chance it. You will be delayed even further.
Gotcha!
Doing pretty good so far. He is frozen.
Good job. Sit!
Yes.
Gotcha!
Yes. Alright. We got this in the bag.
Gotcha!
That was good.
Thanks, instructor.
Whew. And that is the extent of my skill. Huh. I thought I had a good sense of how strong you were, but you just keep improving. And now that I've had the chance to see your techniques again, I'm impressed by how refined each individual form of Schladen school spearmanship is. It's an honor to hear you say that, but frankly, it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Despite all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond the beginner level. As I am now, my flailing does nothing but sully the Schladen name. I remember saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level. Called myself a dropout. Laura wouldn't have any of that. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I still remember those words vividly. Maybe this sparring session was meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. This school has no shortage of capable fighters, like Kurt and Leonora, just to name 2. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, instructor, but I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Thor's, I was only at a beginner level, just like you. Back then, Laura, the successor to the Arcade School, was intermediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? But even if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I'd come up lacking. You don't have to compare yourself to me or anyone else. Just let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is disrespectful to your martial art and to the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Reen. I say those words like they were my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. As the instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise you that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. Glad to hear it. I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind feels clearer now.
For the honor of Schladen.
I will continue to train, bearing my family's name as a badge of pride, and it's called Schleiden. Okay. Yeah, that's the spirit. 4,000, nice. And I got 2 AP. Okay, you know what? That was totally worth it. Totally worth it indeed. Alright, where do I want to go next? Let's go to Carnegie Books and Games. What do you have that I may want? Blue leather book cover for Kurt. Okay, I'll buy that. Proverbs. Imperial issue 5. Do I have that? No, I don't. Time to buy it. Perfect. Okay, okay. And while I'm at it, I'll give this to Kurt. Where are you hiding? A blue leather book cover. And a fine one at that. I like it. Alright? I just thought a gift like this might suit you. You're always thinking of others, instructor. At any rate, thank you very much for the present. And that's all I get. Man, you should be gold by now. Alright, what about... Do we have any new stuff I can buy here? White kitty... Oh, wow. Okay. The armor works for most of us, but it also takes away... I don't like that. What about the shoes? They're not all great. I gotta say, I thought there would be something new. Prismatic cape. Prevents confuse. Colorful shape. Alright, we're good here. Haven't been here in a while. How you doing, sir? Anything new? Orchid hairpin for Muse. Alright, and do we have any new stuff here besides this? No, it's the same one. Oh my god. I'm kind of hoping for some new stuff so that I don't have to fight enemies to get it, you know? But it's looking like that's not the case. Alright, orchid hairpin. Oh, is this a hairpin? My, what an elegant butterfly. I love it. Yeah, when I saw it, it really reminded me of you. Maybe you could use it during tea ceremony club. And then I will do just that. Instructor, may I thank you with a kiss? No, that won't be necessary. Ah, it's better. Alright. I haven't been to Neen Valley in a while. Oh, and Randy's here. Here's the orbital energy unit for your halberd. But hey, Red, didn't you used to have some big-ass rifle? Where'd that go? What was it called again? The beer soaker or something? Where the hell did you get that name from? It's the Berserker. Yeah, that's it. They told me I couldn't bring it here with me, so I had a friend of mine hold on to it for now. And as for you, Reen, what are you doing skulking around back there? If you want to buy something, then grow some balls and speak up. Oh, sorry. I didn't know when would be a good time to jump in. But from the sound of it, you had a really amazing weapon, Randy. Yeah, I got it back when I was a Jaeger. But maintaining something that huge was a real pain in my ass, so I only used it when I was in a pinch. I can imagine. I wonder if Randy's gun was anything like... Hey, if you're just gonna be here to chit-chat, then clear the hell out. But if you're buying, then let's do some damn business already. Come on, buy something. Got it. That girl, man. She's got a mouth on her. Hey, that plushie you got there. Ain't that from the Mishi at Work series? Oh, I do have this Mishi plush with me, but... What's this Mishi at Work business? What, really? You don't know? Sheesh. Mishi at work, after a series of unfortunate circumstance, Mishi finds himself penniless and lost in the Empire. And so to build himself back up, he tries his hand at a slew of different jobs. A real tear-jerking entry to the Mishi series. I'm not really into this sort of thing. I didn't even realize these Mishi stories got so in-depth. There's a total of 7 of these Mishi at Work plushies out there. Looks like you don't get their true worth, so I can take them off your hands. If you find all 7 of them, bring them to me. I'll give you something nice in exchange. But only if you find them all. The whole set, none one less. You got that, huh? Sounds like you really want these plushies. Once you collect all 7 Mishi at work plushies, you can give them to Jingo. You can't give a Mishi to her while it's equipped, so make sure to unequip it. Do I have them? I guess we'll find out.
Wanna buy something?
Wind Bell. Core 2. Steel Bell? What the flying? Ocean Bell. This requires... Fire Bell. I need a Firebolt SR. How do I get that? How do I get any of this? Do I have anything for... Ooh. I can get the Wind Bell. I don't have a Wind Bell. So I'll get this. I don't need that. Bluster, don't need that. Night Gleam, Prankster, Golden Sphere are delayed half when using Space Arts. Silver Bell. Now when using Mirage Arts, I can get this. Doesn't cost me much except for some U material. Dragon Vision. Automatically analyzes defeated enemies. Okay, well, that's great. Septian Vein. Dragon Vein. Oh, I would like that. I think I have this, though. Water Bell. Efforts. Aqua Bleed R. I might need to buy that. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, exchange. No, that's not what I want to do. I could have sworn I had more Mishis.
Buy some more.
Hold on. I thought... Me and Red here have done some business before. You dropped off from the Red Constellation, yeah? Mama told me to take good care of you. What are you calling a dropout? I'm the one who ditched him. So she knows about his circumstances. And about the Red Constellations as well. I guess that's not surprising for a daughter of a black market broker, though. Wait. I was gonna leave after the lower rainstorm subsided, but the children insisted that I stay. Kids love you no matter the town, huh, Rosine? I wouldn't say that. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to have someone else read to them for a change. Oh, come to think of it. What? Oh no, it's nothing. But do come by again when you have the time. Yeah, that definitely wasn't nothing. Well, it's not like I can get to the bottom of it now, so I'll leave it be. Really? Let's try again. By the way, Reen, I finished deciphering the black records data you gave me. Oh, thank you. This is a big help. Alright, I'll come back. Looks like the sun's about to set. Should I head back?
Hello, Reen. I see you're on your way back too.
Hey there, Toa, Celine. You two together is quite the rare sight.
I suppose it is now that you mention it.
I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town. Just make sure you don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine?
Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Meow! Wait a second.
I know you weren't expecting me, Reen. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that?
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
George. He looks different.
George!
Long time no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Reen? Celine? I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
I see, so you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned to just come and go, but... No, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here tonight. But... Yeah, I insist too. Tomorrow's Sunday. Hope you didn't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. You may be right. That may be too much. But I was really surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent this past year traveling all over the continent. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Zeiss Central Factory in Liberl, the Epstein Foundation in Le Mans. He said he used his connections to also get in Verne Company in the Republic. The Republic? He managed to just waltz over to the Empire's biggest rival? The two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. You're right, though there's still a truce in effect for now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica traveling the continent on an orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. George! Please have a seat. Let's make a toast. That's right, you're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, the society's on the move again, and the group called the Gnomes. Yeah, right. Reen? Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Crow. Toa. Toa. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, we know for certain. That masked man absolutely is not Crow. Yeah. In fact, that shouting machine may not have even been a divine knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? Heard that they sealed it up so that the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Graelia Fortress. Now that Crow is no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Yeah. A small part of me was hoping it really was the knight. Yeah. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterpart to the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse basement. I heard the last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly, no one has seen the gnomes since then. And they just happened to choose today to return. They're going up against society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. Jeez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Looking like that? Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Reen, do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 up in the battle once. I'd like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War. And under the assumption, I came up with a theory. The group known as the Gnomes, could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh, that's... I've only heard bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name the gnomes are using now is RF Group, the Black Workshop, Ouroboros, the Black Workshop. They're the mysterious workshop that created Millium and Altina's combat shells. I also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to First-Class Jaeger Corps. So, probably. The super long-range rifle that Crow used may have been one of them. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all of Millium and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face. Except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh. And everything has come full circle. According to Vita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. This is what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne. He's not someone we can just talk to. Reen? Reen? Huh? What is it? It's nothing. I don't want to make them worry. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. That makes sense. He is regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Ruhr tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new, Reen. Thank you. I feel like he'll be more open with you. Yeah. That old man has issues. Well then, I'll see you guys around. I'll make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks, you should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That said, I'll probably end up pulling an all-nighter tonight. Guy never rests, man. Always working. Oh, there you are. Yuna? Altina? Muse? And look, even Tita's here. Alright, I haven't even said hello to anyone besides Muse yet. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. You as well, Altina, Tita. Yeah, good to see you too. It's only been 19 days since we last met. I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier so as to not intrude. But when I told Yuna and Altina you were here, they insisted upon coming by to say hello. Well, yeah, we promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now that you mention, I probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you got nothing to apologize for, Elise. But hey, aren't you headed to Heimdall? The last train's gonna leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that. Elise will be spending tonight at the dorms. What, for real? Yay! I suspected that might be the case. Will you perhaps be spending the night locked away with the instructor in his room? Absolutely not. She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. I checked with the principal earlier, and in her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? You're fine with that, right, Ali? No objections. Commence pajama party. No. She should stay with Tita and me. After all, I was her underclassman at St. Estrella. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, they'll tear her in two. Well, since you've got the opportunity, why not take them up on their offer, at least? I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case... I would love to join you all for the night.
Looks like you've kept this place clean. Though the building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
I'm sure you can thank Celestine for that. You don't have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room, though. I can take care of it myself.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Ah, well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
No, I couldn't possibly ask you that of you. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
Knowing you, you'll be working even on your off days, am I right? I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
Elise. Fine, you win. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together at least. I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Rain? Here are the letters from Father and Master Ka-Fai.
Ah, thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossbell, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. Why didn't Dad just send these directly to me?
Those letters weren't sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
I see. Did he do that in case the letters were inspected? Does that mean there's sensitive information in them?
Rain? Did something happen between you and Father?
No. Why do you ask?
When you came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War? And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
There's no need to worry. We're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
Right.
All done getting ready for your sleepover?
Huh?
Excuse us?
Everyone,
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
Oh? Because I've sensed your presence there for some time now.
Oh.
told you he sends us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina. The Schwarz are siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Muse!
Ah, that's it! It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise.
You're all making way too much racket. Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and... Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine. There are so many things I need to ask you.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about our instructor's school days.
Juicy details? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
Well, on that note, good night, Reen.
Yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. That's gonna be one hell of a sleepover. I can't believe what an angel instructor Reen's sister is. Her uniform's simply perfect and she's just so pure. She's the student council president at St. Astrias Girls' School, right? Kurt, go talk to her. Put that obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on! I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Schwarzer's sister, huh? But I guess they aren't blood related. But if that's the case, then... Dear Reen, it's been some time last I laid eyes on you. Was before you left for the academy, so 2 years ago. Tio showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. I have no doubt you're hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity is going completely to waste. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted and the barren land spreads. It is a world wholly different from the west. I shan't return to the western Zumeria for at least half a year. I would have liked to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Adios' will. I hear you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet your heart. The power within you that led you to seek my training, the mystery of your birth, your past. But you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of a seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I do not know if you are even able to such a feat yet. 10 years ago, it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you and you alone to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I have returned from the east and we are reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Yun Kafai. Does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zemeria. In recent years it's grown barren and there's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. The seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness. Yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves, but at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students, and in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. I've also got this letter from Dad. A letter he needed at least to hand deliver to me. Dear Reen, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure I at least mentioned it, but Master Kafai visited Ymir in late May. He left the letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that, which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Gileath Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Thor's. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to squash his rise through the ranks. Even after my father passed on and I took over Ymir, Gileath continued to keep in contact. Until that day 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I've heard his voice.
I want you to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I can turn to.
I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. The rest you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gileath was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. But seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take the child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucy agreed and Elise warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. That child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within him, but he studied under Master Kafai in order to get it under control. We, his parents and his sister, will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then, yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother Gilith was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, and even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote you today. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. I am so blessed to have such a wonderful family and friends. And on top of that, now I have great co-workers and students. But I need to make sure I'm not over-reliant on them. He must know something about my powers. And what really happened that day 14 years ago? What happened to my birth mother? P.S. He did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked for me to introduce him to a young noble from the Alberea family to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. It's possible this is irrelevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and the Masked Man, and the Ironbloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Rean Schwarzer, by the shining blade that cuts through the darkness.
Here are today's requests.
Thank you. Alright, Einhell Keep Level 3. I have a new trial for you. It's been designed based on data taken from the previous two. All members of Class 7 and that talking cat will participate. Report to Keep's control room as soon as you're ready. Alright, a very special lesson. Hello, Rean. I have a favor to ask. If you have the time, would you be able to come by my Sunday school class and teach for a little while? I'm sure the children would love to meet you. Come see me at the chapel for more details. And that's Rosine. That's what she wanted. Follow your dream job. I realized that what I want to do in my life starting today, I'm giving everything I've got getting my dream job. But before that, could I ask you about something? I'll be waiting by the bridge in town. Frankie. Well, looks like we got quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties. You never change, do you, Rean? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I could use your help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you've got some rest yourself. You certainly want to talk, but very well, I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well if I'm to be staying here another day anyway. Ah, because of this morning. Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would wound my pride as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was it to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Rean. Got it. Thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. Mr. Celestine, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? But of course, I'll guide you there, if you excuse us. got some errands of my own to take care of. There's some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you've headed to the keep. Sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get going. I'll head to Professor Schmidt's place once I'm done with the other requests. Okay. Alright guys, this seems like a good stopping point for today. Thank you all for watching. If anything else, we will continue on with the main quest as well as all these other requests we received in the next one. So thank you all for watching.